Okay, we're recording. All right, happy Mystery Never Miss a Monday. It's extra special today. I was like jolted awake at 5 a.m. So excited about this. And first of all, I have to say I'm proud. I'm not one to ever be good at keeping secrets. And this has been a secret brewing for a long time. Meaning since the fourth quarter of last year. So in October, November, December, we did GSD at VFit Studio, and some of you did that. But that was a program that we shared that was put on through Todd Durkin, and GSD stands for God-Sized Dreams. And the reason I'm giving this backstory because this is where it takes us to where we are today. But actually, I did GSD in August. I did it before we brought it to the VFit Studio. So this is almost a year in the making, team. GSD is a program, and we will be offering it again. That's not what I'm here for today, but it's where you really dig deep in your heart and your soul and your mindset and what you are put here on this earth for, and you find those big, audacious, God-sized dreams, and you find a way to make them happen. And during GSD, one of my God-sized dreams was to serve more to this community, to be more than just a place that you come for fitness classes, which is amazing in itself, but to build this community where like we truly are changing lives. I put it on this plaque. In fact, this is part of it. I made this for the trainers last Christmas. This is what it's about: purpose, impact, change lives, save lives. This is on, hi Lainey, here with Maria. This is on, this was sent to every trainer. And that means to go bigger and to get a little out of our comfort zone. Hold on, let me make sure everyone's muted here. Man, there's 51 of you. You guys are amazing. When we have something fun and special, you bring it. Hold on, I'm just making sure everyone's muted. So part of this GSD manifestation was serving our members more. Now, I'm gonna put this out here to begin with. Our classes, our trainers, this community, for a lot of you, that will be plenty. That's all you want to dive in, and that's great. That's already, you're getting positive inspiration, a team that supports you. We have our signature programs like Yango, the Reset, Mindful Moment, 6-month challenge, 100-day challenge, all of those extras. So that's another layer of VFit you can take yourself to. We just brought on My Zone, which has been a game changer to our members that are getting involved with My Zone. So what it comes down to is your health is truly, your health, both mind, body, and spirit, is truly one of the best investments you can make. And I'm not just talking money, I'm talking the time you put into it as well. Myself, I have a life coach that I work with on a weekly basis. I am part of a Todd Durkin mastermind group. So I'm always looking for areas to grow myself. But part of this big program, and here it comes today, 6 months or more in the making, is the VFit Signature Series. This is a collaboration, and you're going to get to hear from the Dream Team themselves. We're starting with 5 who we have on this Signature Series. We have Maria, Lauren, Bridget, Sherry, and Lindsay. Superheroes. You know how superhero teams are built, right? They come at different times for different reasons, and they all have this special superpower. And I went to the team when I was going through my GSD, my God-sized dream, and I said, what can we do? What is your specialty? What is that one thing that if you could serve and pour more into others, what would you want to do on this team? Where would you want to take this? If you think about if you're going through a crisis with your healthcare, you have a team, right? They work with each other. They know each other. We already have a relationship with all of you, like where you're logging in from, what your ups and downs are, what some of those roadblocks are, those stumbling points, where you want to go. So we already have this relationship with you, and we wanted to take it further for those of you that want to take it further. Like I said, some of you, your health, the classes, all of that's perfect and where you're at right now, and we're there for you 75 times a week for all of that. But there is more that we have to give. And we would be doing, this is what it comes down to. We would be doing a disservice to this amazing community and this team if you went elsewhere when it came to nutrition, personal training, yoga therapy, accountability. Like, we have this team that is built and equipped to serve. And so that's what we're here for. The Signature Series is launching today. And what this is this is an opportunity for our members who want to to work one-on-one. This is where it's different. BFIT actually started, a few of you, Linda, I started BFIT working one-on-one with members, and then I started the group part of it. So we're kind of going even back to the roots. For some of you that want and need to that more one-on-one personal approach, because when it comes to food, when it comes to your mindset, when it comes to like actually getting yourself to show up, when it comes to healing yourself from the inside and your mind and trauma and anxiety, when it comes to maybe feeling comfortable in a class enough to stick with it, sometimes that takes a personalized approach. And so don't feel like, oh my God, I need more because I need this. Like I said, every coach has a coach. We all need each other. We need to be lifted up. So there are 5 opportunities. And how this works, the signature series, and this has gone around a million times, is an opportunity for you to work one-on-one with these coaches in their realm of genius. Now, the initial is just a one-time meeting, and you'll have something to take away from just that, an action plan, some steps. But if you want more, and it's the right fit, this dream team is going to design programs to work with clients individually in their areas of genius. Now, the cool thing about this is because we're all on the backside together and we all talk. If you're working with Lauren in nutrition and Maria on personal training, and you're coming to classes, like you're getting it totally poured into all around. This is starting to choke me. How do kids wear that? Totally all around. Hold on. Is there a... So I'm going to let them each go through it. I will email everyone the link. This is going to be an ongoing program. If you've noticed, we haven't been really, in all transparency and honesty, because I always am, we haven't really been pushing, bring more members in, keep bringing your friends and family. We'll get back to that, don't worry. But it's been on my heart this whole year, and even the end of last year, is like, I want to grow. It's on everything. I want to grow within right now. I want to serve who we have here. We have the most amazing members and most amazing trainers. Like, I want to grow from within, and that's where we've been putting our energy and our effort. And I hope you guys can feel that, just serving to those of you that are here and that want more. And so it hasn't been in this grand scheme right now to be bringing a lot of people in. As you've noticed, it's been a little bit more like selective. Okay, I'm going to go through the dream team. They all have, again, their own zone of genius. And this is just a way for you, again, to grow when you're ready. This is not going anywhere. This is what we're going to do, is probably open up the first week of every month, or maybe the last, and each person will be able to take on about 4 or 5 clients. So this will kind of be an ongoing thing. You don't have to pull the trigger today, but I will start with, who do I see first on my screen? Lauren, who's actually going to be driving here later today. So I'll let her go. And Lauren has been kind of our guinea pig for this whole program with her nutrition, which has been going fantastic. But we kind of pulled the brakes on that the last couple of months to put this together. This has been a collaboration of a lot of love on the back end, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of love.
And hours. Hi, friends. Oh my gosh, what a nice full screen. Happy Monday, everyone. I've already seen a lot of you today. I still have sweaty V-fit hair from this morning, so I tried to fluff it up a little bit. But I've worked with some of you before. I am a registered dietitian, and I do one-on-one nutrition counseling or coaching. You can call it either one, but to be honest, it turns a little bit more counseling than coaching oftentimes, because there's so much emotion tied to food and to eating. And so I think what people often think I do and what I actually do are 2 different things. I think people see a dietitian and they think, oh, she's going to give me a meal plan or tell me what to eat, what not to eat, how much to eat. And Alex, I like that you're laughing. That's not really what happens. And so while I can help people, come up with maybe a new meal, or it can be very simple, right? It could be anything from, I feel really stuck in my diet right now. I don't know what else to eat. What are good protein foods? I can absolutely do that. We all get kind of stuck in a rut, or we have picky eaters in our family. We just want to spice things up, or maybe we want to transition from a regular diet to something else for whatever purposes, maybe vegetarian, or you have health issues going on, diabetes. I can help with all of those things. And then on the flip side, and most of the time, and what I really love, and I find a lot of fulfillment for myself and for clients, is just working on more of an intuitive eating approach, health at every size, and just learning to really break a lot of those food rules that we've built and that we see, and really just to tune into what does your body need and what do you need and what makes you feel your best. And that truly, and I see all of you all the time, I know for a fact, anyone that is here is healthier than anyone else that's not moving their body on a daily basis. And that truly health doesn't look the same for everybody. It's not a one size. And we have a kind of skewed view. So I try to really help people break those down and realize that health can just look different for everybody. This is just really important to me because I think we can get really focused on looking a certain way or weighing a certain way or eating a certain way, and it can become very consuming in our thoughts and our actions. And there's so much more to life than just having to worry about what you eat. Yes, it's important, but that's just like one aspect of health. And when we spend so much time stressing about that, it's really worse for our health than the actual food that we eat. So we just have to learn to fuel our bodies in ways that feel good to us. And that can mean having a very balanced, very, very balanced meal. And let's see what else. So it's really just kind of breaking down some of those things. I spend that first session just really getting to know you and your history. I already feel like I know a lot of you. We're friends. We see each other on the screen. We do teams together. But just kind of finding out, how did you grow up? What's your family history? If you kind of think to your own family, like how much that probably impacts how you eat, how you move, how you view other people and yourself. And just kind of seeing what your health approach is, and working with you on that. And then just kind of going over your goals. Where do you see this going? What would you like to see? And then how we can kind of tie those two things together. I think sometimes people have a narrow view of what they want to get done. And sometimes that shifts a little bit as we go along in our journey. So it's very individualized. There's no one size fits all approach. I'm super supportive. There's no judgment anywhere. There's no shaming. There's no guilt. That my main goal is to let a lot of that go around food and body image. So it's really fun. We become friends in the process, and I'm here to support you and email you, and we text, and I'm good friends with a lot of people I've worked with. So that is what I do. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask or email or however Rochelle said to get all this out there.
Yeah, definitely. And this is really the signature series itself is just your opportunity to dive in on that first initial meeting. You can either sign up depending who you want to work with, or if you're intrigued by all of them, we do have a package where you would get one session with everyone. But like, even just hearing Lauren talk, this is what it's about. Like when you hear these stories from everyone that's coming today, this team is a wealth of knowledge, education. Like, you guys are experts at so many things in life. We all are, but there's certain areas where you need an expert to help you, hold you up, right? You're not supposed to be an expert when it comes to all things food, nutrition, therapy, even accountability with your own self. So when I think, like, Lauren was working at this diet center, I should call it that, right, Lauren, and left it because it didn't align with her values and she was delivered to the VFit team. And I said, you know what? We have this registered dietitian now who's an amazing trainer. Like, it all comes full circle. So I think what a gift that we have Lauren on this team in that role, and that she could actually lead from her heart and her soul and what she believes is right. And that she did walk away from something that she didn't align with value-wise, which is huge at VFit. So next up, and Lauren actually has had quite a few clients already through VFit. So next up, I'm just going down. I see you, Sherry. All right, we'll go to Sherry. This is, you guys know Sherry's magical. Sherry and Lindsay are both leading our, and I had to learn more about this too, our yoga therapy part of the signature series, something brand new at VFit and very, very intriguing.
Hey, everybody. So I don't know if I will speak as eloquently as Lauren did. That was amazing. But yes, so I'm kind of labeling myself health coach, which will incorporate some yoga therapy as well as some just general guidance to health in general. So if it's something that you're interested in signing up for, we'll meet, we'll just discuss kind of what your deepest desires are, what your goals are, what you want to get out of your health in general, your whole health and wellness. And then we will develop a plan. I'll develop a plan with you to incorporate some yoga, and we call it yoga therapy because it's not just what we might think of yoga, the yoga movement, right? We'll dig deeper into using mindfulness, into using your breath. We can also, I am a personal trainer as well, so we can incorporate some physical strength and cardio type conditioning in there as well as, you might have an assignment that is something like journal for 10 minutes every night, those types of things. So it's going to be just this overall wellness health coach pictures to really help you meet your overall health and wellness goals in general. So a little bit of everything. Will tie in some Ayurveda, which does incorporate some nutritional, not registered dietitian. Like Lauren definitely has way more of that knowledge, but just some general, guidelines of how we can eat to the seasons and things like that related to Ayurveda. So yeah, a little bit of everything.
I love it. And we would have to make this class 4 hours long if I let Sherry tell you all of her expertise in education and certifications and accreditations. This girl is literally a wealth of just talk about a lifelong learner. Sherry is always immersing herself in courses. And one thing I don't think that we talk about a lot on the trainer side, but Sherry herself, and you've opened up, but even with her own daughter, I would say like one of your specialties, and probably because you've lived it and are living it, is helping through anxiety. And like it's just, to me, Sherry's got a gift for really helping you be in the present, notice your thoughts, working through anxiety. And I mean, I hate being anxious. And so I always come to Sherry when that started to take over in my own head. So that's kind of also where I see Sherry's zone of just special deliverance is in that area of just your mindset and your mental clarity and all of that. And so she doesn't toot her horn enough, so I'll do that part of it for her. But yeah,
definitely. I have lived the journey of anxiety with myself, with my daughter. So yeah, if you are feeling anxious, definitely look me up. I can help you out there. And as far as all those certifications, it's just because I'm old and I've been doing this since before many of you were born. So yeah, I've got lots and lots of years behind me for sure.
Oh, and you do love to learn, which I love, because then you can pour that into us. All right, I'm just going down our superhero next. She is going to be taking on, and this is for a lot of you that get overwhelmed in classes or wondering if you're doing things right, or just need someone to just work slower with you or more personal. Maria has really immersed herself in the last year and a half on studying the personal training side of fitness. And yes, Sherry, myself, and I'm not sure if any other trainers are also certified personal trainers, but I am happy to hand this realm over to Maria. She is going to be amazing at this, and I will let her talk.
Hey guys, I started my first personal training session with Linda. We just talked about it together, but honestly, once I became a trainer, this has been my next level dream, is to be able to work one-on-one with some of you guys. Like, I'll see you in class and I want to push you a little extra harder, or I know that you're looking for ways to get deeper into your squats, maybe lift heavier weights, hold a longer plank, do push-ups on your toes. And so over the winter, I studied my behind off and I got certified to be a personal trainer with NASM, which is one of the premier personal training groups out there. So in our session, I'll do a personal assessment, fitness assessment with you, kind of review what you do with VFit and any other history, and help you set up some goals and give you guidelines to either working with me one-on-one or even just through VFit, like give you some advice of what to do to move forward. But I'm so excited to do this. You guys have no idea. Sometimes I see some of you guys on a screen and I was like, oh, if I could get my hands on her, I would tell her to do these different moves, but I can't do it because everyone else is doing something else. So if you want buttons of steel or, upper body burnout multiple times a week or something like that, like, I'm your girl and I'm so excited. So many of us, we all have our own specialties, and I can't wait to dive in with you guys. So that's what I got.
Thank you. And yeah, personal training, first of all, it has more accountability built in. So if you're finding, with a group, I did personal training. Linda was actually one of my original clients way back before Weston was even born. So personal training definitely fits a season for a lot of people, or even just a couple sessions, like I said, to like dial certain things in, or if you're feeling overwhelmed or want to work on something. And, the group aspect's amazing. And I love group fitness for 1,000,001 reasons, but there is something to be said about working one-on-one with these professionals, because you get to it's all about you. And in that is important. So moving on, we got two more. Lindsay's out in Florida right now. And that's what I said, when I sat down with these trainers and I'm like, what do you have to give? And I'm like, why aren't we giving this? Like, what are you doing? Why are we holding back on this? This is amazing stuff here. Amazing. So here we go, Lindsay.
Hey, everybody. I'm so excited for this signature series. I've been sitting on this yoga therapy just for a while, not doing a whole lot with it. So I'm just thrilled to be able to use it. I'll be offering yoga therapy one-on-one. I love what Maria just said. Like, sometimes you just would love to just give more, be more one-on-one or hands-on with you all when we see you on screen. So I can relate with that too in yoga. So this will be a very one-on-one, focused on the individual yoga therapy. I've used yoga therapy on my journey for recovery with alcohol, recovery from my breast cancer, and just life in general, relationships. I mean, the list goes on of what I personally have used yoga therapy for in my life. So I just believe that with my experience that I'm going to be able to offer my skills and my experience and give you that assistance that you will need on your journey towards healing or towards whatever you're working towards in mind, body, and spirit. So what sessions with me will look like is we'll talk about yoga therapy. We'll do a dosha quiz, find out your dosha, which I know a lot of people are interested in Ayurveda. So we'll dig deeper into that, or whatever you're really interested in. Again, it's focused on you. So with the Ayurveda, like Sherry said, we'll talk about nutrition, about the seasons, how we can shift and work with the seasons for healing, health, as well as some nutrition tips around Ayurveda, not so much the what Lauren's doing, but more the Ayurveda part. And also, which is a huge passion of mine and my superpower, is that I look at the elements for healing. So, which goes along with Ayurveda, is we're looking at the fire element, water element, earth element, air element, and how we can work with that to bring balance to the body. We'll also do pranayama, which is breathing techniques. So again, tailored to whatever your needs are as far as what you will need for those breathing techniques. Asana, which is the yoga practice, the physical practice itself. So it'll be movement analysis, which, like I said earlier, just being able to see your body and helping you with your strengths and weaknesses in the body and what we need to do to build that strength or to open that flexibility in the body. What else did I want to say with that? Oh yeah, we'll be using the yin and yang idea for asana. So balancing that out, like the more fiery power vinyasa, balanced with the yin and more just quiet kind of practice. And then meditation as well. So that includes yoga nidra, which is huge for mental health and just relaxation and mindfulness. I don't want to forget anything. And then, like I said before, just my superpower is using the elements and looking to the earth and the seasons to bring healing. So I believe in Mother Nature. I believe in nature, and applying that to the rhythm of our life and being able to apply health that way, because it's pretty powerful out there in nature. And it can tell us a lot and teach us a lot about ourselves and how we can help heal ourselves and find health, ultimate health. So I'm just super excited to bring all these tools to you all from my own experience and from my teaching experience. And I have been working one-on-one with Fran and just been really, really enjoying that. So I see you here, Fran. So I really enjoy the one-on-one relationship and building that relationship with you all because this community is amazing. So yes, that is all for me.
Love it. I love it. And I just love all the individual. Yeah. Oh, you got me all like with the seasons and the earth and all that stuff. That's powerful stuff. And Lindsay also has a lot of education and credentials behind her name as well, that it's sometimes hard, to be honest, like as a, professional in whatever realm you're in, to share that sometimes, or to really like own how much work and effort and diligence and determination and commitment and time and money you put into becoming an expert in that. And so I look at myself as this role of the overall coach to pull this out of them. I always say every good coach knows how to place their players. And like, I just had this calling, like, what a disservice that we're not sharing this. Like, listen to these women and what they have to like give and serve. And I just am so proud to bring this out and to put this together. And maybe it's not the right time for you, but you'll know in the background. I know before working with Melanie Clark, I was always like, okay, when I need someone, and then all of a sudden I started working with her and I'm like, why did I wait? Like, so it doesn't hurt. Nothing's permanent. If any of this sparks your interest. And the last, but definitely not least, someone who we have learned a lot from, and actually could probably put together a course on creating a team and accountability. And this Bridget's story is so fun and amazing because she started out on the member side of VFit. I think Maria had posted in a mom group. She'd never been a gym person. Like, Bridget is a CPA by day, you guys. She like crunches numbers. I should say at night, because Bridget works like all day and all night, right? But Bridget has, when I say, I feel like that's my superpower, is being able to see this magic and light within each of these trainers. And it like warms my heart. And Bridget, every trainer will vouch, has, and if you've ever been on Bridget's team or worked with Bridget has a superpower of holding people accountable to what they said they're going to do. In fact, Maria's on a EBC, Bridget challenged Maria, and Maria's holding to it. But Bridget is an incredible motivator, accountability partner. And so we've put together for Bridget, everybody else, it's a one session and then you can work on a package from there. Bridget's doing a 21-day, and I'll let her talk about it, accountability program, but one-on-one. And let me just tell you, this girl, I've learned so much from her myself. And she truly, I'm so excited for this to shine into other members, because Bridget is unbelievable in this area.
Hi guys. Sorry, I'm not on my usual setup here, so I couldn't hit unmute. Thank you so much for that intro, Rochelle. It was so nice. Now I feel like I'm gonna speak terribly and sound like a fool. But yeah, so I am going to do a 21-day accountability course, like a 3-week program, one-on-one. Why does this speak to me, and why am I drawn to it? I think, it comes back to just my upbringing. I was very fortunate. I always had a cheerleading squad behind me, with my parents, my family, and now with my husband and kids. They've always been there uplifting me and driving me to go forward, which is, why I think I found myself being a CPA and also doing this fitness thing, because they're all always there telling me, go for your dreams, what makes you happy, just keep powering forward. And so I have been very fortunate, and I have found through any of these challenge groups we've done on VFit that I love to be that person for other people. I think having had those people in my life, just being able to turn around and spread that, that love and that joy and that encouragement to other people is just so wonderful. So I've had so many of you, I'm looking at the screen, I had so many of you on my teams in the past, and I love getting to know you and trying to think of fun, creative ways to keep you all moving forward, either as a team. But I was like, why can't we do this one-on-one? Sometimes the team doesn't quite work for you. And, maybe you're doing the team challenges and they're great, but you're still finding like, I just can't quite do this one hurdle, or I just need this one extra thing, or I just need one person to hold my hand and hold me accountable. And I really want to be that person for you. so what I will do, my plan is to have a 15 or so minute Zoom call or phone call to get started, figure out where you are, what your goals are, where you want to be. And then I will come up with different challenges tailored specifically for you and what your goals are over those 21 days. And, really, whatever you are willing to put in, I will keep dishing out things so we can figure out what you need to do to get there, because we're all different. And, I'm someone, I work full time, I have small children. Trying to find the time or the ways to get in my exercise, to keep myself accountable was, crazy. Then luckily I found VFit, figure out a way to make it work. So, I get it. I get that life can get crazy, and sometimes, what that schedule was for you doesn't work anymore. But there's always a way to figure out something that will work. So I look forward to trying to work with a bunch of you and helping you get to that next goal. And I was even thinking, we have all these group challenges, and maybe the group intimidates you, but you still really could use your personal cheerleader. So if that's the case for you, you've got this one-on-one option. And if you are in the group, maybe, you just want that extra little push to get you there. So that's my plan. And I look forward to speaking with you guys.
I love it. And Bridget even has, like, Lauren will vouch, tricks up her sleeve. She doesn't even share with us. She's like, nope, I'm doing it. I love it. And Lauren's like, fine. But yeah, I don't want to take up much more. We said about a half hour. We're right on time. What it comes down to is we know you guys on a deeper level. We care about you. Our mission is, like I said, purpose, impact, save lives, change lives. And we have this amazing community. We get as much from you guys back too. So if you are looking, it just is a natural. VFit's about to turn 6, and I just was looking for the next place to take this. And it really does bring tears to my eyes, because I'm so proud of this team and what they can do and bring to everyone's lives. And so if this did light you up in any way, I'm going to send out the link. I don't know how many they can take at a time, but it is worth working with coaches and people to help just pour into you on that one-on-one level. It does something different, and nothing against the group aspect. There's nothing more fun and amazing than the community at VFit, but we are also all individuals, and we have to know where we need to pour into those pockets as well. So I'm excited. I would be so bummed if I knew you guys were finding this stuff elsewhere when we have it in-house. And so voila, the signature series, after a lot of time and love and work behind the scenes, is now released to our team. And we just are so excited, as you can tell. Yes, thank you, Kristen. That's what we feel every day, blessed. There's not a day or a second that any of us take for granted, having this ability to pour into you guys, because it's the same. We get it back from you. We get it right back. So any questions, please message us, message any of us trainers individually. I recorded this. I will send it out. I will also send you guys the link where we kind of talked about what we just talked about, and it has the sign up buttons as well. And if you do sign up, if you've already said you're going to, you pick who you want to work with or that individual package. And again, this is just starting with one session. You guys know us at VFit. We want to make sure it's the right fit. And then if you want to continue, then you can build a package from there. But this is really just getting you into what it's like to work one-on-one with one of these magical ladies. So I thank you all and you all get a check-in for these. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. Yes, it is. There's a lot of heart. There's a heart from everyone, and we share vulnerably and real. And that's what we're all, a bunch of just real people trying to do the best. We're all doing the best we can every day. And sometimes that just need a little bit more support. So have a fabulous Monday. I'll be back at noon, and I will get this emailed out to everyone in the replay. And we're so appreciative that you guys even came and listened to us. So that alone is, made us feel good and lit us up. So thank you guys for coming on a Monday morning or afternoon, depending where you live. Okay, we are done. If there's any questions, yes. Oh, thank you, Mary, Tracy. We don't just put stuff out willy-nilly, you guys know. All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
We're excited for this. Bye.